for grade 11th business studies. This is chapter number 3.1. Today I am going to teach you public sector. What is public sector? Public or government sector means those enterprises which are established by the government and whose ownership and management are in the hands of government, or at least either they are completely in the hands of government or at least 51% is the ownership of government, and government is ruling in managing every activity of the public sector. What are the features of public sector? State ownership. Either they are completely owned by the government or at least 51% share is in the hands of government. Then control, it is controlled by government. Owner is the government, controlled by government. Financial freedom is there. Whenever they need finance, they are free to take from the government. Government is providing complete finance to these organizations. Service motive, their primary motive is service and secondary is earning profits. Public accountability, the private enterprises are accountable for their progress only to the individual owners, but the government enterprises are accountable not only to the government but also to the general public. Bureaucracy in management, since the public enterprises are established by the government, their management is run by the administrative officers. Officers are appointed by the government and they run the management. Harmonious industrial relations, there are very good industrial relations in the government sector and useful for all the sectors. Government sector is providing or public sector is providing all the facilities to each and every person. For example, post and telegraph department serve the entire society in a equal manner. Last बच्चे, monopoly in few sectors. Few sectors government is having full monopoly, means there is only one ownership and that is only government. The public enterprises have a monopoly in some sectors. For example, railways are managed by government only. Post and telegraph services, etc. These are the government owned enterprises, so they are under control of government. So public sector is a sector which is controlled by government. The ownership is in the hands of government, at least 51%, more than half. Then state, control by government. Financial freedom, service is the motive. They are providing service to the society. What railways are doing, they are providing services to the each and every section of society impartially. They are publicly accountable. There is bureaucracy in management. They are managed by effective. Their management is done by proper administrative which are appointed by government. There are very good industrial relations in public sector. Then it is useful for all the sectors equally, and there are monopoly in few sectors. Railway and post and telegram department, they are having monopoly. So there are now three forms of public sectors. First is बच्चे departmental undertakings. It refers to that public enterprise which is run by the government as a separate department under the control of minister concerned. They are having a separate department and they are having a separate minister also, like Indian Post and Telegram Department. This is a department, Post and Telegraph Department, and it is having a separate minister. Indian Railway Minister is there. Then All India Radio, and it is also having a separate minister. Doordarshan is having separate minister. Telephone services, BSNL, they are having, and it is also having a separate minister. So departmental undertakings are those undertakings which are working as a department of government and under the control of a concerned minister. What are the features of departmental undertakings, beta? Formation, these are formed as government departments by the government only. Ownership, completely in the hands of government. Management, these are managed by the ministry concerned. Concerned minister is responsible for everything. Then financing is completely done by the government. Appointments are also done by the government by taking exams, UPSC and SSB, Staff Selection Board. Then no separate existence. They are not separated from the government. They are under the control of government. And administrative autonomy means they are having full freedom for taking decisions. They are having a lot of merits like easy formation, effective control, increase in government income. They are increasing the income of the government, easy financing. They are easily getting finance, proper utilization of the funds. So they are having a lot of merits also. But some limitations are also there. Lack of prompt action. They have to take proper permission for every decision. They have to take proper permission from the minister concerned. So it's not easy to take prompt actions. Lack of flexibility. They can change the rules accordingly. They cannot change their rules accordingly. They have to follow the government instructions always. Lack of initiative. You must have seen, beta, government sector employees are always some lazy type employees. They know that they will definitely get the salary at the end of the month, but then they are not competitive in spirit. But private sector employees are always working on their toes, and because they know that their work is being judged every time. Lack of competitive feelings. They are not having competitive feelings. Increase in tax burden and more political interference is there. So department undertaking is an undertaking which is run as a department by the government. They are having a separate department under the minister concerned. Its formation is done by the government. Ownership is in the hands of government, managed by the concerned minister. Financing is done by the government. Appointments is done by the government and by UPSC or SSB. No separate existence from the government, and they are having full autonomy. Okay, thank you.